And what I'm going to be doing today is a boss rush. Now, this game doesn't really have a native boss rush mode, so what I'll be doing is going through each stage, trying to uh, trying to finish them as fast as possible, and see if we can get these bosses done. Um, I have the class I'm using right now is Ranger. What's staple PSO class. Its main weapons are rifle, and one of the main weapons that I'll be using today is launcher, which is a heavy weapon, does a lot of damage, because we like doing a lot of damage, because the more damage you do, the more things like just die quickly. Um, I'll be doing something that I did last year, if you guys remember the run. It's a dunk incentive. So I have a move, uh, I guess you could say a special technique or whatever, called rodeo drive. It's a nice little move and all. That's one of the things I'll be using for a lot of my movement, and it also has an attack to it where when I let go, we dunk on them. So the thing about the dunk incentive is, for every boss that I kill with that move, I'll be donating $2 to the charity. So hopefully it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to doing this with you guys. Um, so time will start once I do my dive. Once I dive into the once we dive in. So you're ready in 3, 2, 1, dive. Thanks, user. Okay, so we'll be starting out in the caves area. Now, anyone who's ever played old school Phantasy Star Online, caves is kind of like a staple. It's kind of like a staple stage. Like there was always like a caves type area. In this game, they do it by different planets. This is the current planet I'm on is like the quote unquote dragon planet. So we have of course your obligatory fire stage, and yeah, we're gonna roast some fire dragons in a little bit. So a couple things I'll be trying to do during the run is building up PB. If anybody remembers the old PSOs, you had like this photon blast, which was like it's kind of like a super special attack that can clear certain mobs. The certain one that I have right now just helps me deal extra damage to bosses. It's like a stationary cannon, so I'm just building that meter up right now, and we're gonna go on and roast our dragon. Now, hopefully, I went the right way, and I don't have to worry too much about There we go. All right, I got my PB, and we're going the right way now. So let's whoa. That's another thing they like to do in this game, is like they throw like little challenges at you in the forms of little regular enemies, and also sometimes bosses, which I'll also be tying into the dunk incentive. So if I do run into any bosses during the middle of the stage, and I kill them with the dunk, then that also goes toward the dunk incentive. So it's not just the stage boss, but any boss that may appear during the stage. All right, so we got PB, so I can just pretty much try to race toward the end of the stage now. So yeah, I can just like pretty much fly over the whole stage with this, so long as I have quote-unquote MP to do it. And I think I went the wrong way, so we're going to turn back around and go this way. But I was running at an MP, so I had to stop that. Alright, now, hearing that sound means that there is another boss somewhere on this stage. So let's see if we can find them and see if we can get our first dunk of the day. Not on the official boss. So let's see if we can find it. Oh, there he goes. So I think I'd have the bosses set up in this game because they have like certain weak points, and if you hit said weak points, they can you can disable them for a bit and really get the damage in. Right, his weak points are his legs. So if I break his leg, then I can get some damage in. Alright, that's one hit. I should get him done. And one more. Alright, there's our first dunk, guys. And they did that a little bit too late because he's already dead. So F for respects. So we're gonna try to find the exit and get to. I didn't fail that. He's dead already. Alright, so now we found our exit, so now we're going to get to the actual boss and dunk on him too. That was our first dunk of the day, guys. Get a dunk counter going. Alright, healing ring. Alright, now first boss is the dragon. The dragon's another staple mob in the Phantasy Star universe. Not to mention the game, but there's always gonna be dragons that you fight. So with him, the first thing we're gonna do is break his tail like that, and then we're gonna go in, dunk on his face. Just shooting for some MP, dunk his face off. There we go. That's two. Alright. Two dunks. We are starting off good. I just gotta get the exit. Alright. It's got two dunks so far, so now we're feeling pretty good. So now we're gonna go to our next field, which is Snowfield, which is your obligatory ice world. Sadly, but not sadly, no ice physics, so you don't have to worry about that. This stage has a dual boss setup, whereas you're fighting two bosses, but like kind of like one after the other. When one gets hurt, the other one joins in. It can get messy if you get caught off guard. So we'll try to keep things from being like messy. Alright, first I want to take some of these guys out, build meter. So hopefully we can just like blaze through the second part of the stage. A lot of stages in this have in the original Phantasy Star Online, a lot of stages had like a part 1 and part 1, 2, and 3 to them. Here they cut it down a bit, so it's just each part just has like each stage has like 2 parts. Some stages have only 1, so hopefully we can pretty much blaze through here. Alright, that should be a good build meter soon. Alright, one more mob, I should have the meter that I need. But first I want to go the right way. And usually if I'm not killing anything with this, I'll try to roll out of it just to here we go, we got meter now. Just so I don't have to waste time doing the dunk animation and stopping. Alright, we found the exit. We got meter and found the exit. And we have another boss. Which is kind of funny because this is the actual boss of the stage. So, let's see if we can get another one. This guy doesn't want to die. There we go. That's 3. Thank you for your patronage. Alright. Guys, we're on a roll. Completed. We are on a roll. So now we can just pretty much go straight to the boss if I can find the right direction. I'm gonna trust my instincts on this one. Roll out of that. Save the animation. Alright. And I think I may have gone the wrong way. Yep, went the wrong way. These guys on my way. I think I might be. Yeah, I was too high up, so I ran into most of the stage. Nobody saw that though. Alright, but this game though, only came out in Japan. Only came out in Japanese, I should say. The free to play. I think only pay things being like cosmetic stuffs and whatnot, stuff that you can like pretty much buy in game. But the shout outs to the translation team for making a translation patch for this, so it can be played. Standards will never get a Western release, but if you have if you get on PC and you get the patches, then you're pretty much good to go. Let's see if we can. All right, I'm gonna say it's to the left. Whoa. Oh, something just shot at me. I don't want to find out what that is. Oh, I got to avoid anyway. Anyway, we are at the boss now. We're doing pretty good. So let's see if we can get a get a 2-for-1 here. A 2-for-1 dunk special. Yeah, it's repeat from earlier. Let him do that attack. Alright, the other one should be joining in soon because he's about to die. Yep, there he is. One thing I had to put on was my super armor because I don't want to get knocked out of this move. Alright, that's another one. Alright, now we gotta get this one. Alright. And bam, there we go. We're on a roll. Alright, I feel kinda good because last game over cancer, I kinda fouled the shot up and I wasn't able to get both of them at the same time. Alright, with the snowfield down, we are on our way to this should be the tunnels. This is another one of my favorite stage. It's kind of like the mines from the original Phantasy Star Online, which is it's like a underground, like abandoned mine where they have like all these haywire robots that I guess we're supposed to be doing the mining, but they just went crazy and now they're just getting in my way. Like these guys. But this one should be pretty straightforward. Oops. Aw. I should have been looking. There we go. And good, the more of these little jobber guys they throw at me, the more meter I get, so I'm happy about that. Alright. This should be the exit. Yes. But first, let me get. There we go. So long as I get meter on the first stage, we're doing good. All right. So next. We can just go ahead and go into the boss now and take it out. So let's go. Oh, it sounds like we might have another mini boss encounter. So let's see if we can find him. Because, hey, every dunk counts, right? Every dunk counts. Alright, first I want to get my PP back. That was close. So, if I can find this guy. Shit, wasn't paying attention. I could have rolled out of that and saved some animation. There he is. Say, hey, what's going on, guy? Welcome back. Good to see you again. He's come back for a salty run back. But little does you know. Hey. Don't you hit me. Don't hit me like that. I'm gonna say, hey, I broke your foot. I'm gonna try not to get killed. Okay. Anyway. Here we go. Now that he's down. Try and get him with this. There we go. Oh, we are on a roll now. Let's go.
Change over. Code. Capture.
They did that. They did it again. That's the second time they did that. Anyway, we got the dunk, so let's go. We can finally get to the actual boss.
Fail.
At least I'm hoping this is the right way to go.
You missed.
And it's not.
Attack.
How about that? Where else could the exit be? Maybe it's this way? Am I missing something? I think they're trying to hide the exit from me. Oh, look, there it is. I hope. Yay, we've got the exit, guys. Alright, this game here is full of surprises, but now we're going to give this boss his... Oh, that's supposed to be an L. Real-time AMV, guys. Try to run me through, hold on, think again, don't you know what you're starting? 'Cause you ain't got no clue how that this go out, don't you know my art of war, and as you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but stormy weather struck you cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you. It's not like what you foretold. You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done in by the time to teach you your last surprise. You think you got your game planned out to a T, yet I'm 2 steps ahead, yeah. Step into my way, stand down, don't you know? It's so terrible. You know what? I messed the lyrics up. But as you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but stormy weather struck you cold. Seems like an accident that no one hears your cries. As your last frame seems to unfold, you'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done in by the time to teach you your last surprise. I'm coming for you. My game's always so fast, so fine. Well, we'll count that as a dunk, but that was part of the real-time AMV. I was trying to kill him by the end of the song, but he died a little bit faster than that. But we'll count that as an honorary dunk. So, with the mine stage out of the way, our next stage will be the skyscape, which will be going back to the dragon planet. This is like one of my favorite stage. One of my favorite stages, just because of the aesthetics. I mean, like you're on a floating island, like fighting all types of strange dragon creatures. But then again, this game is full of strange creatures. First, let's try to get these guys out the way, build some meter. Okay. These things I want to try to avoid. Well, that's not going the right way anyway. But those pads, sometimes when you step on them, they'll fall and put you in a small like arena type battle, which you gotta like clear out to actually get out. And I want to try to avoid that, so I'm just gonna fly right over them, like Alright. Hey. Don't hit me like that. Okay, so the exit should be this way. Alright. Still got plenty of stage to go, but I still gotta finish building meter. So the more you guys pop up, the more I can just shoot you down. Oh. I gotta remember to roll and jump out of that when I'm in the air. Alright, we got meter. I'm also going the wrong way. But that's okay. That's what happens in random maps. That's another thing about this game is like all the map layouts are cycled randomly. Like a lot of time. Oh, you jerk! I was explaining something. Don't do that. But they usually cycle through like a random set of like I think it's like 4 or 5 different stages that you can get. Change things up. But we've gotten our way to the boss. Oh man, the strangest creatures are on Earth. Who the fuck? Alright. Now on to this guy. Who's been a problem for me when I first started playing this game, but now he's just a sparring partner now. Whoa. So, just like the last one, I'm gonna try to break his nose. Broke his wing. Here we go. Should be able to get him in one more. I was too high up. Oh boy. That could have been bad. Whoa. Yeah, see, he can just get kind of out of control. Healing. we go. There we go. Mark another one, guys. How many is that so far? Alright, now we're moving on from the skyscape to the ruins. This is another fun stage. There's another one that has a potential of me running into multiple side bosses. So let's go. This is another that I like because of the music and just the overall look of the stage in general. First, we're gonna use these dudes to build some meter. And I'm gonna say the exit is this way. Not probably wrong, but you know what? I don't mind because I get to stay on the stage for a while longer. Hey, I was right. I'm not even gonna bother trying to capture him. I'm just gonna dunk on him. Here we go. That's another one. All right, we are on a roll, guys. We're on a dunking roll. Alright, let's go. So now we've got meat. Well, we don't have meter yet, so I still got to build that. And hopefully we can make our way to the boss. Here we go. We got meter, so let's go. And try not to run into the into any walls. Oh, I ran into a wall. Hey, we got another one. How about that? That's another one. And we got the exit. Just knocking them down, guys. All right. I'm getting like a lot of the special versions of the bosses, which I guess is a good thing. But they do have more hit points, so at the same time it's not. Let's put our super armor on. Alright, I need you to turn your back to me. Gonna weaken him a bit. Oh. Gonna wait and let this charge up a bit, then we're gonna dunk on him. Hopefully he won't die. Because he is close to it. Ow. Oh, you jerk. Ouch. Luckily I have like an auto healing on, so I don't have to worry too much about There we go. Got him. Alright, now we're gonna move on now from the ruins to the sanctuary. So we're going back to the dragon planet again. Which is I think this is our last visit to the dragon planet. But this is like a kind of just weird temple. Another one that I like the design of. Like it's one thing that's always been consistent with me in this franchise is just like stage and music design have always been like a draw to me for this series. So, like a lot of the, as a matter of fact, some of the music from this game are actually like, in a way, remixed tracks from the original Phantasy Star Online. Hey, I just got a super rare drop. Now I have to find a button so I can actually proceed. Because they like doing stuff like that to you. Oh, here it is. I walk right past it. Alright, let's go. But yeah, there are a lot of music tracks that are remixed from the original, which is like a nice touch to me. It's like a nice nostalgic touch. That's always been, like I said, one of the draws for me was the game's music and design. Apparently they're just like throwing like a lot of EQs at me, but it's okay because we've already got meter now. So we can make our way to the boss with no problems. And I went the wrong way. Nobody saw that. Because I was supposed to go this way. Zoom. Alright, I'm gonna say it's this way, and I'm wrong. Man, we're playing in the wrong way percent today. Oh, why is it closed? Boo. And of course it would be a... Okay, I was about to say, if I had to press to find the buttons, I would have been upset. Okay. Interesting. Gonna throw these guys at me. Alright, we have another mini-boss here. Dark Boss Double. So the thing about these guys are, they are two separate bosses, but when you do enough damage to them, they'll merge into their final form. So I'm going to try to keep from getting bodied, so we'll see about getting a drop on these guys in a second. It's just such an odd area to fight these guys in though, because movement is my spatial options are kind of not there. So that'll be interesting. Now if I can just like fighting them separately can be a pain. All right, I got him to merge. Good. All right. Let's dunk your face off. Whoop. Although I should put super armor on just in case. I don't want to get knocked out of anything. Hopefully one more should be all it takes. Of course, I do have to take into account their random moving pattern, because he just like runs around. There's no rhyme or reason. He just moves around. There we go. Okay, that's another one.
Completed.
Okay. Now, hopefully, we don't have to worry about getting any more random bosses, but that plate right there is another one of those weird trap plates. So I'm going to try to avoid those just in case. This might be the wrong way again, but it's okay. This should get us toward the end of the end of the stage. All right, now that I got enough technique points, we're gonna zoom along. And of course, it's the wrong way because we're playing wrong way percent today. That's a thing now, apparently. Someone asked for the wrong way incentive. That's been met whether you like it or not. Alright, now that was an indicator that there could be another boss, another mini boss floating around here somewhere, so we're getting lost enough, so we may as well look for him. Oh, you found the exit. So let's get the door open. Yeah, detour percent. Yeah, that's what we're playing in. Hey, look, who's back for another? This guy doesn't give up. Oh crap! Oh boy, that was scary. Well, let's give it up to Dark Ragna for persistency, because this guy doesn't give up. He said, you know what, I'm gonna get my dub on you somehow. But you know what, we'll give him whatever run back he wants. Alright, I'm super armor. I gotta put that on because apparently he's not gonna let me do what I want to do. So we're just gonna go ahead and dunk on the back of his head. Whoa. and hope not to get hit by lightning or something like that. Come around and there we go. That's like what, his third salty run back?
Completed.
I don't know. He'll have to come back as his final form or something like that because he hasn't been doing too well so far. Yeah, we've been doing pretty good on the dunks this time around. Alright, so, on to the boss. It's like another one of our favorite bosses. Just because he talks smack to you during the fight. But let's put him in this place, shall we?
Your Majesty. Code.
Try to. His weak spot is like right on the back of his head, so we're gonna try to keep hitting that and not get killed in the process. Alright. I should super armor up because I don't want to get knocked out of anything. And it's going to second phase. He should be dead in one more dunk, maybe? There we go. Dragon down. Dragon down. Alright. And we even got an S. How many did they throw at us that time around? Select stage, free field. Alright, so now we're going from the Sanctum. Now we're going to Beach Planet, Flossin' Paradise, as I like to call it. You'll see why. Because I need to find more planets that are just nothing but beaches. So another pretty cool stage. But the boss for the stage is like RNG incarnate. Especially if I end up missing the some of the bosses have like little things to them, and this one I'll be fighting on a boat, and the boat has a harpoon. So if I don't harpoon him at the right time, then this fight could go on for a very long time. So hopefully that won't be the case, and we can just go on and finish this with that as soon as the other ones finish. Alright. But right now, let's work on building meter. This is another stage that can be fairly short, or end up being like a long stage. But luckily we found the exit, so we can just get right out of here. Let's build up more TP. And will I make it? Yes, we made it. Oh, I rolled out too early. Oh well. Okay, we are on a roll.
Your Majesty. Code. Attack.
So we should be out of here soon, because hopefully it'll be right around the corner.
Completed.
Yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. I like that. Wow, This was so straightforward. It's like they just kicked me off the stage. Like, all right, you're here now. Just leave. Fine, guys. Be that way. Game. That was got a pretty good stage layout, so I guess I can't complain about that. I guess I can't complain about that for now. All right. So, I think this will be the first instance where I'll be using a rifle. Just don't want to get as many hits on him as possible, but hopefully we can get the dunk kill on him. Now this is another like callback boss. I believe in PSO, the boss of the caves was like a sea creature called Derole. So it's kind of like that, and you fought him on a boat also. So it's kind of like oh god, I missed it. So this is gonna be interesting because he's just gonna go anywhere he wants to now. Hopefully I can just kill him flat out. Because I'm gonna have to wait for this to charge back up, but within that time he can just do anything that he wants to. He can like dive, he can fly around, he can stay off the screen for like as long as he wants. But hopefully we can just go ahead and prevent that from happening. Oh good, he should be dying soon. Alright, now he's going to do his ultimate attack. And I'm just going to like say, sorry pal, we don't do that here. We don't hate the burst your bubble, but no. Oh, can I get a dunk on him? Aw. Anyway, he might do it again, but no, he'll just jump around for right now. So hopefully he'll get himself to a position where I can use a harpoon again. But I don't think so. Oh wait, thank you, thank you. You are such a bro. Have a dunk on your face. It should be it. There we go. Alright, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. And I'm glad about that. Because that could have been worse. Okay. So, with the hardest boss in the game down now, we can go on some other fun stuff. Okay, so now we're going from the coast to the quarry, which are going to the desert planet now. Menus. What the heck? This is, well, we're actually going back to Desert Planet because the where I fought that first robot, that was like the under part of this stage I'm going to. So this is like basically above ground of that stage. So now we're just gonna ride around, try to find the exit, and make use of these lovely teleporters here, because sometimes you can teleport yourself right to the exit. But I accidentally went past it because I'm a genius. So hopefully... Alright. That's what I like. Hit the teleporter, go to the exit, you can move right along. So, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say that the exit is this teleporter over here, but first I do need to. I'm gonna build meters, so we're gonna shoot some fools down. And I know I've been talking for quite a while, but if we have any donations, feel free to read them out. If not, we're just gonna keep on. All right. I've been like flying past a lot of enemies. Well, you know what? We're gonna try to do this on meterless. All right. So fingers crossed that this is the right teleporter. But first, we're gonna take these guys down some. I'm gonna hit teleporter and no. Oh well. This is detour percent, by the way, so every misdirection is it's part of the run. Here, we'll put it that way. I'm just showing you more of the stage. How's that? Actually, where the heck is the X? Oh, okay. We did go the right way. Kinda. But not really. Yeah, this is sightseeing percent. I'm gonna show you guys all the stages in all their glory. All their random glory. Okay. Right now, see, this is like, well, at least you're also getting to see all the special versions of the bosses. So this is a special boss run. So hopefully I want him to. Yes, he did the attack that I want to do first. Because the thing is, what I want to do is take out these rings, and that puts him in a helpless state. And while he's down, his weak spot is exposed. I can just shoot him from here, and then we'll just dunk on him. This might take a couple because he's the. Oh no, he's actually almost dead. Ow. That's one thing I like about some of these bosses also. When they're near death, the music gets like more intense sometimes. And they also get other attacks. This could be bad. Put super armor on, no. Wow. Oh crap. Well, that happened. But luckily I had an extra man though, so we're good. Now you'll swing for that. All right. Now you'll pay for your transgressions. I'm good. I had extra life though, so we're good. I hit the do-over button. Okay. So now we'll edit that one out of the VOD. So that never happened. As a matter of fact, that stage that was all a figment of our imaginations. Okay, next up is the seabed. Another fun little maze-like stage. This is another one that's when the settings are actually like all the way up. it's just like such a bright, vibrant stage. But right now, I have the settings turned down just because of streaming and stuff. But I also have this downloaded on PS4, and just like with the extra settings on, it's like the stage is like really bright. All right, we just started out, and I'm already at half meter, so this you shouldn't have to stay on here too long. We'll see about that. Alright, there we go. Now we got meter. I'm gonna say that it is to the left. I was wrong, but then again, I was right because sightseeing percent. See, I'm just showing you guys the level in its entirety. Did I go there? Yeah, I went the wrong way. Whoops.
Completed.
So we're gonna go. There we go. It was up, but I knew that. I just wanted to show you guys everything because we're sightseeing throughout the galaxy. Let's see. I need to build some technique points real quick. Here we go. Now we're full. We can hit the gas. This is a very weird layout for the stage, so I'm gonna say the exit is this way, and probably be wrong, but that seems to be a thing today. So we're just gonna roll with it. Shoutouts to Greg. And dead end. So sightseeing percent is still going strong, guys. Still going strong. Alright, we're gonna turn up this way. Because honestly, if the X is not up here, I have no idea where it is. Oh, shoutouts to RNG. There's one other place I can see on the map that it could be. So let's try and go there. Okay, maybe it's this way. If it's not this way, then you might start hearing me crying on stream. So that's totally natural. So don't worry about me. This was a stupid layout. Excuse me? Where's Meow at? Oh, hey. What's going on, dude? You know you're gonna have to you gotta get close to me, so I'm not gonna let that happen. So he's gonna swing his sword, then he's gonna drop his sword. Then I'm gonna break his weapon, and he's gonna cry. Whoa, crap. I know he can get me up there. And usually if you beat him, he'll summon another boss. But it doesn't look like he did that today. Okay. Usually when you fight that guy, randomly he'll call a random boss for backup. But he didn't do that today. Which is okay, because oh thank God. We found the exit. I don't have to start crying again. So on to the next boss. Which is a giant squid lady thing with lobster claws, but hey, it's a video game, so it's only that. This is okay. This is. I'm now playing special boss percent because every boss that I've fought has been the special version so far. And this one has a thing about it. I have to break. Every time I break one of her tentacles, she'll bury herself in the ground and become like immobile for a while. So it gives me a chance to sit there and get some pop shots in. But she will do these water fountains in my general area to try to knock me off balance. But no matter special or not, you can still get dunked on, so damn. I think one more should do it, but let's get a couple shots in, get our TP back. And she's already going into her second attack phase. So let's try to meet her. Let's try to meet her when she does her dive. Oh, I was hoping that would have been it. But let's get some extra damage on the field real quick. I build meter. So that's gonna fire on her. Aw, well. All right, we missed that one. That sucked. But it's okay. There's still plenty more dunks to be had in this run. Okay, now we're gonna skip over the Sharona because this is gonna be the last stage I go to. So now we're gonna hit the facility. Now this, unlike the other ones, this is a one stage and goes straight to the boss. So this doesn't have two parts to it. This is one of those exceptions. But this is another dual boss stage, which is it's kind of fun because they have a cool attack pattern. But this is also another stage where they'll probably end up throwing like a couple bosses at me. So we're gonna get these guys out the way. Hopefully build meter in the process. This is back. This is another part of the beach planet, so we're gonna be fighting like all types of like weird-looking sea creatures and stuff like that. But another thing we're gonna be doing is reaching for the stars. Take off at the speed of sound. Bright lights, colors all around. I'm running wild, living fast and free. Got no regrets inside of me. Not looking back, not giving up, not letting go. I'll keep on running. I'm gonna reach for the stars. Although they look pretty far, I've gotta fly my own way. Then take a chance on today. The starlit sky so bright, the colors feel so right. I've never felt like this, I'll keep on running. The starlit stars so bright, the colors feel so right. Just take my hand, we're gonna reach for the stars tonight. Tonight. Wake up, living day by day. Do what I want, and I'll do it my way. The world is floating right below my feet. Got no regrets inside of me. Not looking back, not giving up, not letting go. I'll keep on running. I'm gonna reach for the stars. Although they look pretty far, I've gotta fly my own way. Then take a chance on today. The starlit sky so bright, the colors feel so right. I've never felt like this, I'll keep on running. The starlit sky so bright, the colors feel so right. Just take my hand, we're gonna reach for the stars tonight. Tonight. I got it in my soul. I'm gonna lose control. Just take my hand, we're gonna keep on running. The starlit sky so bright, the colors feel so right. Just take my hand, we're gonna reach for the stars tonight. Oh yeah, we're gonna reach for the stars tonight. I was hoping to have had these guys dead by now, but we're just gonna say that they died by the end of the song, and everything was great. It's a great performance. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna be careful here as not to die. So but I've still got super armor up, and I've still got a grenade. I don't know why I've been using this in the first place, because this will keep them locked in place for a bit. Alright, that's one down. Let's see if we can get him. Uh-oh. I might have to use my final form, but we should be alright. Roll for a bit. Aw, dang it. Okay, well, one out of two ain't bad on a double boss. I was hoping to get them both, though. It's okay. That one can get pretty messy from time to time, so I don't mind that. Whoa, what are you doing? Menus. How do you use them? Okay, this is a this stage I left out in the original in my last run, but I've been doing so good now that I'm actually putting it in. Um, Now, the thing about this stage is, instead of going straight to the boss, I have to accumulate a certain amount of points in order to open up the boss area, which is so I'm gonna have to actually look for enemies this time. So I really can't run through this one, run through it. So I'm gonna have to for every each of the enemies have a certain amount of points, and I have to get up to 500 in order to open up the boss area. So we're gonna zoom around here as fast as we can to find said enemies to defeat. Alright, 44 points now. Let's should be alright. But I'm gonna switch to rifle to make things a little bit faster. I said I was gonna switch to rifle to make things faster. Here we go. Thank you. But this also has its movement ability as well. Morning, Mr. Cab. Welcome to you. Oh, hey, look, it's a another strange space boss. So let's ask him if he would like to get dunked on. I think he said yes. Oh dear. And that makes up for the last missed dunk. But dunk percent. Okay, so that makes up a dunk that we missed. But we still need about 252 points before we can fight the boss. So let's look for some more enemies, and hopefully get a drop on them as well. Oh. And yes, that is a toy house. Alright, now we just need 200 more points. And we can get out of here. Come on. Here we go. forgot those things were worth 10 points. But still, we need more, so let's see if we can rustle up another 150 or so. 175 or so. 170 plus, we'll say. Now the thing is that you actually get more points when you when they throw an EQ at you, which they haven't. I have no idea what happened there, but we're almost done. Thank goodness. Alright, we need 6 more points, so it has to be one of these guys, maybe 2. There we go. Now the exit appeared. Okay, and based on the fact that I don't really feel like fighting this boss under normal circumstances, I'm going to be using my final form, and we'll just count this one as a dunk. Shoutouts to boss designs. Oh crap. Oh crap. You're not supposed to hit me while I'm transforming, for crying out loud. Don't you watch Power Rangers? And this should be it. I think one more set of attacks should do it. All right. So we'll just count that one as a dunk. So just chalk that one up as well. Wait, what the heck? Okay, here we go. Last stage. Actually, I think this has actually been quicker than before. And this is another one stage event. So all I do is like run straight to the boss, but I do want to build up meter first. So let's go for it. And we're here in Space Japan, because this is apparently what the whole planet's like. So now we know that there is a Japan out in space somewhere where everyone's giant, and we'll swing with big clubs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build meter up, and we'll see if any other bosses decide to try to show up mid-match. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Guys, really? Is that how y'all feel right now? It just like said, hey, have all this stuff. Oh, and this guy right here. So this is gonna be a bit I'm gonna have to throw in super armor. We should be alright. So I'm gonna go around here, dunk on these guys, hopefully clear up some space because I cannot see this dude. Now he's like most of the other dragons. tail weakness, head weakness, but he ends up summoning. He'll try to summon smaller creatures like that, and what he does is he may seem weak at first, but if he consumes the smaller enemies that he just called, he gets like a buff. So we're gonna try to prevent that from happening. I think we got them all. Oh, he's going after it. So now I have to chase him down and... Ah, dang it. So hopefully we can kill him before he sets his buff in, but he did not. Wow, they're just throwing like a lot of stuff. Oh crap. Okay. Okay, well, we're good. We're good. It's okay, we're not dead. And he just fell over for some odd reason. Get up, you're embarrassing yourself. Especially getting dunked on like that, so that's another one. And now things are happening. Give me a second to kind of readjust myself because I got nutty for a second. Yeah, they were like, hey, you like enemies, right? Here, have all these things. Oh, goodness. Alright. That should do it. That should... Oh, God. Luckily, we made it out of that. Oh, goodness. That was interesting. Because it's like when you get all your toys out and you just like dump them out and say, okay, we're playing with all of these. That's what just happened. It just like dumped all the toys out onto the into the area and said, okay, you're gonna play with all these now. Have a good time. But we made it through that. We're good. But I think now we can just go ahead to the boss and be good. I don't think we have to worry about too many other... What the heck? Why did I get hurt? Alright, we're just gonna leave that as is. I'm not gonna mess with that at all. And they're just gonna keep on throwing stuff at me, so I'm just gonna go right to the boss. There we go. Now, the end title match with the one, the only, Giger Gunham Gam. Guy's got a lot of G's in his name, so here we go. He's also very tall. Okay. We're gonna see if we can fight him naturally for a bit. So what I'm gonna hope for is for him to keep doing this to freeze himself. So I can go up and say hi and dunk on his face. So I'm gonna have to do that a couple times to break his different guards, and he did it again because he's cool like that. We're gonna say thank you, Giger, for being a job to the stars. Oh, I missed that one. Oh well. It's okay. Alright, this is another attack that's gonna freeze things. Oh, he made a runway for me. You are so awesome. Alright, That should... Okay, I don't... Alright. He's not super vulnerable yet, so I have to wait. Ow. And hopefully not get caught by too many of those. But since he's being such a bro, I'm just gonna say thank you and don't go in the face. Now he's like completely vulnerable now, but I kind of missed my double jump. Now he's going into his final phase of attack, and he's probably going to... Whoa. Yeah, that's his... Of course he's gonna face the other way though, so I can't really get to his face. So I'm gonna have to wait again. So I do have to wait for him to do another freezing attack, so I can like get a clean shot at him. I just like run around him and bait him some. And he's gonna do that attack, so I'm just gonna do this last jump. Oh, and I'm gonna get frozen. How about that? Okay, so that happened. We're gonna throw super armor on to keep something like that from happening again. Now I gotta wait because I got the just by chance freeze. And he's gonna run around a bit. Hopefully he'll do another one of his attacks. And oops. And time.